Hello everyone, this is Prasanna Balakrishnan here, going live for India versus UAE Watchalong. I'm actually 2 minutes earlier, so this is hopefully my first of my many Watchalongs, and this is gonna be fun, I tell you. So big up to everyone who is joining. Thank you, Janus, for the chat. India all the way for the win today, hopefully. So let us go through the lineups once more. India have actually changed their lineup. It's basically just two changes from the start than what they started in the previous game against. Sorry, I keep forgetting this. Oman. We lost against Oman in both the World Cup qualifier games, but we somehow managed to eke out a draw in our last game against them. Let us just recap the performance a bit. First up we can all agree it was pretty dull, and we just sat back and waited for something to happen. But in the second half, Apoya came on and it kind of completely changed the game, and that was a main factor. He is starting today, and Bipin put in a beautiful cross, and Manveer Singh just could not miss from there. He is also starting today. So if we just see the teams once, I'll run through the team once again. It's Gurpreet Singh in goal, Akash Mishra, Adil Khan, Anirudh Thapa starting. Remember, he didn't even play the last game, not even from the substitutes. Laranjura Chante starts. He was on the bench on the last game. He came from the bench. Manveer Singh starts. Suresh Wangjam starts. I thought he had a pretty good game the other day. He was pressing and he was trying to make things happen. Apuya Laling Mavia. He came from the bench the other day and he had a very good impact. He was driving forward and he looked like he was about to make things happen. Pritham Kotal is starting. Liston Colasso and Mashoor Sharif, who came on from the substitutes bench, I think in the last few minutes. So it's basically just two people who started from that day, 4 days ago, start today, who are obviously Manveer and Suresh Wangjam. Substitutes, I'll just run through them real quick. Ashutosh Mehta, Sena Singh, Bipin, Jackson, Yasir Mohammed, Mandar Rao Desai, Halichana Nazari, Rainia Fernandez, Ashik Runian, Hitesh Sharma, Ishan Pandita, and Dheeraj Singh. I expected kind of Halichana Nazari maybe to start this game, because last game, I don't even think he came on even from the substitutes bench. Rainia Fernandez came off from the substitutes bench. Ashik Runian started the game and frankly was disappointing, to be honest. Ishan Pandita came off the bench on the last game, and I felt he was kind of disappointing too, because he didn't have much of an impact. In ISL, we saw whenever he comes on in the last 9, it's like 85 plus minutes, Ishan Pandita just happens. And Ashutosh Mehta, I think he had a decent game the other day. He wasn't too bad. He was actually quite defensively good in right back position. Jingan is not even on the bench. Quite frankly, he had a poor game. I think we can all kind of agree on that. In India, those who are watching, everyone, you can catch it on Eurosport ST and HT. Hopefully they stream it this time, because last time apparently due to technical issues they weren't able to stream the game. So people had to resort to say online the YouTube streams from Oman Sports TV. Let me pin a comment here. So I think those of you who are not able to watch it on TV and they're not getting Eurosport ST or HT, they can probably catch it here. I'll probably pin this comment. Yeah, the comment has been pinned. So it's a YouTube channel again. Sharjah Sports TV. They telecast most UAE games, and UAE there are like 2 or 3 people to watch out for. The main person I'd watch out for is Ali Makbout. Hopefully got the name right. He is one of their top goal scorers. He has scored like 59 goals in 85 games. And he also scored when we last played them in the AFC Asian Cup in 2019. And apart from him, Khalfan Mubarak, the midfielder, he also scored against us. But I'll just go back to that game a minute. UAE 2019, they were the hosts actually for that tournament, and we actually played well. We came off from the first game we played against Thailand. First half was even out, we shall say 1-1, but the second half India completely dominated from first to last, and we won that game 4-1. So that was a very encouraging sign for us going into the tournament. And the second game we played UAE, we had so many chances. I mean, you only have to think of the chances we had in the first half. Ashik Kurunian brought up a save from their goalkeeper. Sunil Chhetri had a point-blank header from a beautiful cross from Aniruddh Thapa, which was straight at the goalkeeper actually. Either side of the goalkeeper would have been a goal. And immediately after they scored, we went straight on the other end. One long kick from Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Sunil Chhetri was in. It was just this many inches off the post. Second half came, and again we had chance after chance after chance. Particularly one Udanta Singh, his effort came off the post, and we were all Indian fans were like, "What do we have to do to basically score?" And and unfortunately we lost in the next game against Bahrain, and we finished last in the group, and we bowed out of the tournament. UAE, incidentally, their last game was actually just 2 months ago. They played in January against Iraq, and they drew 0-0. And in the game, I kind of caught up on the highlights a bit. They had chance after chance after chance, and they didn't score. Before that, they played only in 2019. Towards the end of the 2019, where they played the World Cup qualifiers, and they played the Gulf Cup, where they beat Yemen but lost to Iraq, and they lost to Qatar. So it's UAE are a very tough team. They're a very good team. You can say they're one of the top teams in Asia, we can say. Even though their World Cup qualifiers, they aren't in a very good position, we can say. They're in a group with Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. They are currently sitting fourth in the group, playing 4 games and 2 wins and 2 losses. They are 6 points now. The top of the group is Vietnam with 11 points. And of course, talking about our group, apart from maybe Qatar and Oman, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, with all due respect to them, we should easily beat them. But unfortunately, we sit 4th, 5 games and just 3 points, 3 draws and 2 losses. Both losses coming against Oman, when we lost 1-2 at home and 1-0 away to an offside goal. And even in the home game against Oman, we were actually on top of them. The first half, we were absolutely superb. We played well, but unfortunately, second half, last 10 minutes, fatigue kind of kicked in, and we ended up losing the game. Against Qatar, we ground out a fantastic 0-0 draw at the home of the current AFC Asian Cup champions. It was a fantastic defensive performance, albeit going forward we didn't have much to do. There were kind of glimpses here and there, but they were not much. And Afghanistan and Bangladesh, we should have really beaten them, but we could only get a last-minute draw from them. So that was very disappointing. So let's see, hopefully this game we can get a win. Igor Stimac has only won 1 game in charge of the Indian football team. That was against Thailand in the Kings Cup. And all of the matches have been either draws or losses. So basically, in that Kings Cup, we lost against Curaçao, and we lost again, and we beat Thailand. But and then we played in the Intercontinental Cup, where we lost to we drew against Syria, but we lost against Kyrgyzstan and North Korea. So, but there were some good performances in there. And again, of course, we go on to the World Cup qualifiers next, but we haven't won a game. So it's basically out of 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. So in 10 games, Augusta match as just one win. So let's see. Hopefully, he can win today. People are. Let's see if we can probably a draw would be a fantastic result, but as a team, you would go for the win. I would rather like say go for the win and then come up second best rather than just sit back, um, be such a timid team and then just draw nil and then claim it's a heroic result. So that's how I see it. And for those of you who are watching, thank you once again. I've actually pinned the YouTube live stream of the game if you're not able to catch it on TV on Eurosport SD and HD. Let's hope they telecast the game. Unlike last time where some technical issues kind of didn't allow them to telecast apparently. I don't understand this thing. Eurosport SD has the rights for a Bihar local cricket league. I mean, I feel this is completely an AFF. People, you can probably put in the comments of what you think. Like, how do you prioritize the Bihar cricket league? No disrespect to them, over the Indian national football team playing for the country, playing for the team. I mean, that does make no sense, but I think it's probably due to AFF going in the last minute and basically they didn't go properly for this. There was kind of like a last ditch resort because at the first we were all expecting Star Sports to cover this game because I think India are not hosts for this. We were not able to get it. I think India's last two home games, shall we say, for the. I think we have like 2 or 3 more home games. We play against Oman. We have to play against Qatar. We have to play against Afghanistan at home. I think both of the games, hopefully, it will be on Hotstar because India are hosts. So, effectively, Hotstar will be telecasting them. So, I want to know in all of your comment section what the score predictions will be. The game is about to kick off soon. I will go for maybe a 1-1 draw. I think we can get a draw for this. It will be a very good result if we draw against one of the top sides in Asia. But I think a win will make us go a few more places. I think a win will do us pretty much good for today. So, yeah, Janush, let's go. Prasanna India all the way for the win today. As I mentioned before, Janush is a very good friend of mine. He has a channel called 12th Man Show, which he does many watch-alongs. And he's a very good friend of mine. And Ankush Dabarma, thank you for the chat. India will win, sure. You're confident on that. It would be nice if you can get your score prediction as well. So it's India versus UAE, and I'm super nervous for this game. Obviously, it will be played in front of no crowds. So let's just go for the win, and let's hope for the best. So this is the first of my few watch-alongs. I was planning this for a pretty long time. Due to some reasons and to time constraints, couldn't get it done. The thing is, I'm in the United States, so time difference plays a major issue. Currently, it's about to be 10 a.m. So when it's 8:30 p.m. in India, it's kind of 10 a.m. for me in Texas in United States. So time difference plays a major issue. And I'll do this whenever I can. I'll be probably doing for Chelsea games as well because I'm a Chelsea supporter. And from next season, hopefully I'll be doing Chennai FC watch-alongs. If they don't coincide with my work time. I'll probably be doing IPL watch-alongs as well. I support Chennai Super Kings and that. And looking forward to the IPL, especially with all these teams coming up, and the fact that no one has a home advantage should be interesting. Naman Sansi, hope I got the name right. Men's match starting. It's about to start soon. I think in 2 minutes. And when the match starts, the timeout will be started on my channel as well, just above the word score. So there will be a timer for halftime, from the start to the end, halftime, full time. And I'll obviously trying to get my match review in with the player ratings, hopefully with Janush Shah. Hopefully he accepts to do this. I think he will. Winner chicken dinner. Not sure that's a rename. Where to see live stream? I have actually pinned the comment, pinned as a message. So you can see my pinned comment. It's there. It's a very good stream and it's a very good quality channel. As we see the teams come out, India should win hopefully. Yes, again, hopefully we win. But let's see. It's all hopes. One of the greatest myths, I won't say myths, one of the greatest things in football, what they say is like, it's the hope that kills you. So let's see how it happens as we see the Indian football team come out. Let's do this, India, come on. Manveer Singh hopefully can add to his goal tally from 4 days ago. Real ballers, Om, chat from Om, thank you very much. Real ballers respect both Messi and Ronaldo. Not sure why would you put that here, because that's absolutely kind of irrelevant here. We're just talking Indian football and India versus UAE, and Messi and Ronaldo are kind of irrelevant for this topic. Either live game show hoga na. One thing here, don't post any chats in Hindi because I don't understand Hindi, so sorry for that. It would be better if you would post the chats in English so I can respond to that. Anyways, thank you, Waman Savant. Naman Sansi, what do you do, man? I actually work here. I'm a software engineer, so basically it's work from home. It's like work from home till July, and depending on after that, it may get extended. So I don't know, man. There are many things happening in this world. Actually, it's like actually from today, all Texans can get vaccinated. So I have to see appropriately and get my appointments booked. It's probably 2 doses, as in India as well. So hopefully I can get vaccinated soon. Which country? I'm in the United States. Naman. I'm trying to read out the UAE lineup and India and UAE lineups, but Ajay Krishnan Malayali. Okay, welcome to the chat. Welcome to my watch along. Thank you very much. I try to catch the UAE lineup from their official Twitter, but the thing is all in their local language, so it's very hard to read. If they posted the lineups in English, it would have made kind of better, so to say. I'm looking forward to many of our players putting in good performances today. Particularly the likes of Liston Colasso, who has been superb for Hyderabad FC. Apoya, who came on and made a difference. He was also very good for Northeast. Anil Thapa, we all know, is a very creative midfielder. He's been one of our best players for some time now. Both for Chennai FC and for India. Whenever he's on the ball, he makes things happen. Changte, he has some pace, and hopefully he can make it happen. Oh, thank you, Janush, for sending me the lineup for UAE. So they line up in 4-2-3-1. Um, as I said, Ali Makbout, he's in striker. Kafra and Mubarak is playing in the number 10 position. Both of them scored against us in the AFC Asian Cup. And yeah, man, pretty interesting. Kushagra Srivastava, hopefully got that name right. Where to see live? Guys, I've pinned the live stream in the comments. I'll probably I've pinned in my message. I'll probably put it here again. Live stream in case any of you cannot see in Eurosport. Audible to So the game was kicked off, and I'm not sure why I kind of messed up on that. So hopefully you're able to see the timer on my timer. Yeah, it's currently running now. Match is also on GeoTV. Yes, the match is on GeoTV. You can catch it there as well. So UAE have possession. They're kicking from right to left. Waiting to see how India's defensive partnership does today. It's Mashur Sharif and Adil Khan. So waiting to see that. UAE go on the attack. They're going in attack here. Pritam Kotal does an tackle, but the throw goes UAE's way. Amanda 14, we can see timer. Thank you very much. There we see both coaches saying all the best to each other. UAE, there's a cross in, and there's a massive mix up, and Adil Khan clears it. But what is our defense doing? Absolutely no communication. The ball's with UAE again. They can start again, but they have to go all the way back due to nice pressing from the Indians. The goalkeeper puts the ball forward. Man, we have to see the replay once again. UAE now come forward again. Ball on the right side. Put it in the center. Man, get this ball away, man. We're giving them cheap possession. We're not even keeping the ball. It's onto the flags. Can they put the cross in? The cross comes in. Nice defensive header from Adil Khan. What is... try to just clear lines, man. Don't just play just pretty passes around the box. And now we have possession to Akash Mishra, and he gets it away. It's a chip ball. Changte with the ball. And now we can probably have a few spells of possession. Was that a foul there? He hasn't given. He's given a throw for UAE. Apoya is not complaining. UAE come back again. So they have started with more possession. UAE, as probably many would expect, we are probably kind of playing on the counter, but we should press them so that we can induce some mistakes from them, and we are able to break them on the counter attack, because I don't want us just to sit back and wait for something to happen like we did in the first half against Oman. Hopeful long ball which goes astray for UAE and some pressure relief for us. So we have a throw in. We are not able to see transition. We are not able to transition fast enough. Yes, the thing is, sometimes when you're playing defensively, you just want to just clear lines. You don't want to play like tippy tappy around the box. You kind of clear your lines first and then you regroup again. So probably that's the best bet for now when you're playing defensively, because kind of you can. But I think the best way to induce a mistake is by pressing them so that you cut the spaces so that they don't have any spaces here and there to pass around. That's probably a best bet. So UAE are playing well. They are like playing some nice passes. The thing is, all players, they have just the jersey numbers, so we can't even see their names. That's one of the biggest problems here. So forgive me if I get any player names wrong. I don't know why you retracted your message. I'm under 14. Don't try to put some random names and try to bait me. That is one thing. There's UAE on the attack, and we defended well, but again we gave the ball straight to UAE. Again, I mean, we're not trying. I mean, when we get the ball, we're not able to string 2 or 3 passes together. That's a very disappointing thing. But now we have a throw in, so we can kind of ease the pressure while play some good few passes between our back line. And let's see where we go from there. It's a nice run. What are you doing running from Mashur Sharif? Inexperience kind of kicking in there. He tries a run from deep, loses the ball, and then goes in clumsily on the UAE player. And now he gets a yellow card already. 7 minutes in and he's on a yellow already. What's he trying to do? He loses the ball and then he goes in clumsily. Luckily, it's not a 2-footed high challenge. Oh, sort of was. I mean, it's kind of interpretation, but it didn't go like full throttle 2-studded challenge. Else it would have been a red. And we don't want that very early. So UAE have possession again. They go from back to front. It's a long ball. I think it would be too much for the striker. He's kept it in, but it's like it's gone for a throw. He's kind of prevented the goal kick. It's a throw for India now. Preetham Kotal is going to take the throw. Manveer Singh gets onto it, but still UAE are back on the ball. Manveer Singh can get away with it. And he's tried to put Sangte through, but again we are given the ball away. Put some 2 or 3 passes together, man. It's been so disappointing. Yatharth Toloja says, hey, hello Yatharth. Hopefully you're doing well. Getting your predictions, guys. I predict UAE 1-1 India. You can also put your predictions in the comments. And live stream, those who are not able to catch it, you can catch it on the pinned comment of mine. UAE are playing some nice passes around their center middle. They're keeping possession, but we win it back, but we concede the throw, unfortunately. We go again. You see Liston on the right. Thapa in the middle. The thing is, we're allowing to play UAE. We're allowing UAE to play, so they might eke out a chance here or there. But sometimes the risk of pressing is you leave yourself exposed at the back. That's a good ball. It's a good diagonal ball. And they can get a cross in, and that's well defended by Adil Khan. Superb defending. He's got like 2 or 3 headers away already. UAE come again. They have possession. Ball is on the right. They can get in another cross. And Sangte does well. No, it doesn't do well. Chante can get it away, and Apuya can go forward. He goes forward, but it's pulled up for a free kick, and I'm not sure there was a foul intentionally. The UAE player kind of went down expecting a free kick, but we're not like going. We're defending well, so that's now the ball is on their left. He can put in a cross in. He puts in a cross in, but that's a very, very poor cross. It went out before it even came in. So, kind of living on the edge here. India have had this goalkeeper situation. Like Gurpreet Chandu, he's not had a great ISL. He made a lot of mistakes. Amanida had a fantastic ISL, so we started him. But unfortunately, he made the mistake the other day. He didn't keep the ball out. And we unfortunately we conceded just before halftime in the game against Oman. We nearly caught them playing out from the back, but they just get the ball out, UAE. Able to spring a few passes here and there. Ball onto their flanks, right flank. They are mostly playing on the right flank. There's a diagonal ball, and UAE player is onside. He tries to chip in, and that's a wonderful finish from the UAE player. Or has he given it for offside? Oh, it is. It's 1-0. Our defense completely opened up, and their number 7 has scored. That's so disappointing defensively. And he's clearly onside, right between Mashur Sharif and Preetham Kota. That's a wonderful position. And Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, he's come out and he's wonderfully chipped him. It's 1-0 to UAE already. Oh my God. It's going to be a long day. That's a wonderful chip. From there, number 7, who is of course Ali Maghboot. It's an excellent finish. But Gurpreet Singh kind of gives him he kind of goes down early and kind of gives him the angle to score. Look at him, he kind of went down early, but he would have finished it anyway because he's a top striker. He's chipped him, and that's a wonderful goal for UAE, and we are behind already. This is going to be a very long day for us. We were behind against Oman, but he came back to draw 1-1. We're waiting for something. I'm not sure what it is. And the goal is given finally. I think there was a VR check for offside, but... And Ali Maghboot has scored in the 12th minute. And we go long. And they're able to defend it quite easily. So disappointing. Oh, sorry, there was kind of a mix-up here. Sorry for the mix-up. I put the score of UAE into India. Sorry for that. Now I think it's coming properly. Yeah. We still haven't kind of strung 2 or 3 passes together. It's been so disappointing from us. And even defensively, last goal we saw completely open like that. We went closing down the striker, and he was just allowed to run freely. We were just ball watching instead of watching the player, Ali Maghboot, who we know is a potent striker. He scored against us, and we should have been more careful of him. So the UAE are playing in from the back, and And Liston Colossus pressed and he's won a foul for India just outside the penalty area. And here's a chance for us to get back level. On the 15-minute mark, Liston Colossus presses. It's kind of well put an arm out there, so it's kind of dangerous play. I'm kind of disappointed he's not been booked for that. But we still have a free kick. Anirudh Thapa and Changte are over it, I feel. The goalkeepers swing the ball. Changte and Thapa are talking about who's going to take it. Will they go direct or will they try to go through them? It will be a good question to see. Are they trying a different thing? They're trying something different. Okay, that almost worked out. It was kind of a different way, but Pritham Kotal unfortunately fouled the UAE player and UAE can breathe a sigh of relief. There wasn't a bad routine actually, but the cross didn't find an Indian player. If it found an Indian player and it gone in, it would have been superb. It kind of reminds me to the game against Oman in the first game where we played a super free kick routine where Chetri scored. That's one thing where you can say the Indian coaches have been working on. Kind of a foray of headers. UAE can break again. The kind of golfing class is clearly showing. They're passing it very eloquently. They're easy on the eye, whereas we try to pass and he kind of goes astray. And Mashur Sharif is already on a yellow card, so any one of that, he will be off. They have the ball on the right flank. It plays a 1-2. There's another cross again, and it's wonderfully defended this time. Mashur, I think, he clears it away, but UAE still have the ball. They can come back again. Whenever they go forward, there's such a threat, and like we had to put in clearances 3 or 4 times already. Adil Khan with the header, 2 or 3 times he had to clear up his head, and now a defensive clearance from Mashur. He had to get it right, else he would have been sent off. Look at them, they're easily playing it out. Now Adil Khan gets it defensively, and again it's UAE coming in front. We're not getting it out, we're just flirting with danger now. That's a wonderful ball onto their left side, and Mashur Sharif clears it once again. It's a UAE throw from their left flanks. We got it out. Can we spring a counter attack? No, we cannot. And now there is a chance, and I think there is a foul. There is a foul on Akash Mishra, and we get a free kick trying to counter attack. At least I need to see us string some passes together, get a flow of the game before we even start doing something. It's a foul. Wait, something happened because they were showing the replay of it, and by the time the play's been done. So UAE have a throw. Interesting to see what happened there. So throw for UAE. It's a nice flick, and Mashur puts it out for another UAE throw. Get in your comments, guys. What do you think will happen? Will we come back? Will we capitulate? Will UAE go and win this game? Can we draw this game? Can we come back to win this game? Please let me know in the comments. He tried a cross shot that never happened, and it's gone on for a goal kick. So far, we can all agree that UAE have been the better team, much the better team. Their passing has been great, and they've got into our defenses. They have been troubled our defensive side very much in this game. And the one chance they had, they were very clinical. Ethan Gautal gets the header, and no communication between Manveer Singh and the winger Liston Colasso, and it goes up for another UAE throw. It's a long ball. That's a wonderful long ball towards the right flank. Now he can have a run at Akash Mishra. And now it's a wonderful ball in. Can he get the cross in? He gets the cross in, and it's Mashur gets it away. And again, it's out to UAE. He gets the cross in. Adil Khan gets it away again. We're just living on the edge here. He might be 2-0 at any minute. UAE look like the team they're going to score again. They're coming and coming. It's like what do you say? When you have something, you want to keep on having it again and again. So you can see they're pretty pumped up for this game, and it shows in the way they're playing. Kind of a tussle now when UAE get the ball back. We get the ball back again. Apoya pass it to Gurpreet. Wait, is it a foul? Or is it a timeout? I have to see what it is. It's given something, I'm not sure what it is. It was a tussle. I think it's a free kick for India. Should have been a free kick for India because that was a clear foul. I'm not sure why he's not given a yellow card for them, because first challenge from Mashur Sharif, he gave a yellow card, but for them, he's not given it yet. We're trying to pass out, we're trying to play long balls, but none of them are absolutely working. They're trying these flicks and every one of them are working. And we have got a foul free kick from them. Aniyo Tapas won the free kick. And let's see if we can do something from this. He went in front of the man and he got a free kick. It's a free kick for us. What can we do with this thing? I think it's Preetham Kotal over it. No, it's a different routine. Changte tries and another free kick routine that's gone astray. Not so what we're trying to play these pretty patterns when you're playing a free kick. Just put the ball in the box, and when you put a ball in the box, something will eventually happen. Whether it happens or not, it's another story, but eventually something will turn up to happen. The UAE can now come back, playing from the back, which we're allowing to playing them from the back. We're not kind of pressing at their lines. Tapa's trying to press and they play a long ball and it's well clear. Can we string a few passes together? Apuya shows some good strength. Kind of holds on to the ball for a while. Mashur Sharif, now it's Adil Khan. Now it's Akash. Notice the difference between our press. Now they have pressed it and they have won the ball now. We are clearing it and we're not finding the man. Preetham Kotal is there and now Apoya, Kenny. So one nice 1-2 with Liston. Mashur Sharif with the long ball. Trying to find Changte, never ends up finding him. There's the difference between their pressing and our pressing. When they press, they kind of hound you and they're winning the ball. We're kind of half pressing and we're not winning the ball. Tapa's trying to press, but others are not kind of cooperating with him. Not a great goal kick. Apuya gets the header away. And Mashur Sharif again, he tries to run it out from the back. And UAE are in. The flag has stayed down. Ali Mahmood is onside. And he has missed. Tried to go far side, but the flag was up now, offside. I'm not sure why the was he offside. I think he was offside by maybe 1 feet. That was a good defensive line, and he tried to put through Adil Khan's legs and into the far corner, but unfortunately that couldn't happen. Adil Khan now he kind of encourages Mashur Sharif, even though he made a mistake, to chin up, and you can do much better. We have a throw in. We're kind of slowly getting into the game, but with not much effect. We hardly tested the goalkeeper. Even in the set pieces, we haven't put anything of worth. We almost got caught there, but Adil Khan got it away. But UAE have the ball again. Now Puya is swept up, and he can hold the ball for a few seconds before he tries to find someone. Mashur Sharif, he's been kind of fidgety here. Now and again they get the ball back. We get the ball back again. Mashur Sharif plays it out to Pritam Kotal. He wins the throw. Less than 20 minutes to half time, and let's see if India can respond with a goal, or at least some sort of muster an effort on target, because right now we're not seeing anything. He wins the header, and is there a foul? No, it's not. He's not given anything. We have the ball back. Oya tries to make something work, but he can't find any out ball. Adil Khan is there. He goes to Akash Mishra. Tries a long ball. I mean, are we just doing these long balls and trying for something? Are we actually trying to find someone with these long balls? But because when we do these long balls, I don't think we're trying to find anyone. Throwing, we can play out from the back. Okay, we're playing from the back. We can play some few passes between us. Mashur plays a long ball. That goes astray. I mean, it's kind of going back to Constantine days where we just put the long ball. At least if we put a long ball there, we would at least find someone. Here we're just putting long balls to no effect just because we want to make something happen. Oh, they're taking the mic now. They're trying fancy flicks and they're doing. It's a free kick now to UAE. UAE come again. Manvi Singh tries to press, but they're able to play on the press. That's a wonderful ball through their right flank. Akash Mishra scored out. Can they get the cross in? He goes back, and that's a wonderful ball in. He gets a tackle in, but they still have the ball in the box. He goes in for a shot, and they appeal for penalty, and he's given for a handball. He's appealing is not his hand, it's probably his chest, but you have to see on the replay whether it hit his hand. On the replay, the shot goes in. After seeing from the other angle, and I think that's kind of how lost this angle will clearly see. His hands are kind of outstretched, and his hands are actually outstretched to be honest. But I think that was kind of harsh because I mean some days you see them given, days you see them not given. And to be honest, with this VAR rules, I don't even know what handball is anymore. It is very confusing. But UAE have a penalty; they can make it 2-0. Adil Khan is still protesting. And their number 7, Ali Mukbat. Hopefully, got Makboot, sorry. He's on the penalty against Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. And going by his form, you would expect him to tuck it away. But you never know in penalties. Come on, Gurpreet. Come on, Gurpreet. Come on, Gurpreet. Save this one. Come on. Referee seeing for encroachment. Can Gurpreet save this? No. He went the right way, but it was an expertly taken penalty by Ali Makboot. And it's 2-0. It's 31 and a half minutes in, and they are 2-0 ahead. Much the better side. He went the right way, but it was a superbly taken penalty into the side netting. No goalkeeper is saving that. So we were currently 2-0. And India tried to play it again, but UAE are not stopping. They want more. They're pressing, they're hounding India into making another mistake. We have been so poor in this first half. I mean, it's been appalling. I mean, yeah, they're players making their debuts and they're first timers, but I don't know whether to I don't want to go over the top because we are playing against a quality opponent side, but it's disappointing to see us lose this way. Masushi tries to play a long pass, but we get a throw in. He goes to my sitting there thinking what can we possibly do to change this around. We need a goal before half time. That will definitely give us a new lease of life, at least going into the second half. Hopefully, if we don't concede. Pritam Kotal, he actually does a few good long throws, but from here, long throw is kind of hard for him. We haven't even kind of strung 4 or 5 passes together in the attacking area. And now UAE can come again, and Adil Khan does a wonderful block defensively, but he's given a foul. Not sure what for. I have to see the replay. Adil Khan has to be careful. He is on a yellow card. Both of us centre backs are on a yellow card. So they have to be very careful. I mean, not sure there was a foul. There was no. They're trying to asking for second yellow, but he's not giving them. You don't want to put any comparisons because against this kind of sort of similar UAE side, we gave a good fist of them, even though we lost 2-0. And they kind of scored just before half time or around half time, on 40 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure whether India they tried to go, but they end up getting exposed at the back, or they just try to do some damage limitation. But because we do need a goal. So how do you see that coming? I don't see us scoring apart from them making a mistake and giving us a penalty, or maybe if we put in a good free kick. But UAE come again and they get a free kick this time of Preetham Kotal. That's a free kick. I don't think there can be any arguments. They've gone back actually, so they can play again. It's a nice It's not a nice diagonal ball. Sanctek gets it clear, but it's again a UAE throw. Would be nice to see the halftime stats. I'm pretty sure it'll be poles apart. They try to put a long ball. They find their right flank. He's up against Akash Mishra again. He's had him on toast, to be honest, in this half. Akash Mishra has been run ragged. And UAE get a throw in from here. So throw in where they're able to play it out. They go back, but they eventually will come forward again. Oh, that's wonderful play from UAE. Now they can definitely get the cross in, and it's straight to Gurpreet Singh this time. They are repeatedly target our right side, and they're having many successes. And Akash Mishra is getting a taste of what international football is finally. Distance been brought down again. Apuya, can he do something? Preetham Kotal is on the right. Tries to put in Liston, but it doesn't happen. And UAE can play from the back again. Our attacking players have mostly been non-existent this game. None of them have had any impact whatsoever. Well, Liston somehow manufactures a foul from nothing. I don't know how. And we take it quickly, and we're trying to play a few passes around before we try and create something. We only beaten UAE twice actually. The last win against them was in 2001 in the World Cup qualifier, where we were just 1 point of qualification. Akash is there, tries to make a run. He goes past one, he goes past two. Changte is there. Can he put in a cross in? He does put a cross in, but it's over. Manveer. And the resulting shot or pass, I'm not sure what it was because it went straight to the keeper. Wasn't even hard enough to trouble him. Now UAE can play again. And now Akash Mishra is caught out. And now Ali Magbo, the flag is stayed down again. Can he make it 3-0? He hit the side netting. Lucky escape there again. And the flag I don't think has gone up. I have to see on the replay. Well, Mashoor is playing he's playing him onside. And Ali Magbo, kind of a tight angle, but he still managed to get a shot away. Hit the side netting. He will be disappointed that he didn't hit the target, but Adil Khan's looking at this defense. Mashoor Sharif has been very, very poor. Roshan Karthik, Ishan Pandita should start in second half. Yeah, but it's a striker, yes, but I'm not sure what impact he might create, because as a striker, you do need service, and I'm not sure where the service is coming from, because we are not even able to string 4 or 5 passes together, apart from maybe in the defending half when we are passing between both centre backs. Now they're coming again. Look at their passing. It's so easy on the eye, and they're apart from this one, Liston Golas was able to get it out. Not really. Pritam is here to Apoya. On the left is Akash Mishra. He made a decent run, but he should be making more of those. But in the process, he kind of ends up getting exposed, and that's a foul on Changte. Come on, ref, give a card for them. Our players first foul, they give a yellow card. Their players 2 or 3 fouls, you're just talking to them. That's inconsistent, referee. That's no excuse for us losing, but I'm just saying. It's a long ball, hopeful long ball to find Changte. Doesn't find him. And now UAE can come forward. They come forward, and probably not a great first touch, but they still have it in play. Tries to curl it, but it goes over. Man has more shots. The number 7, Ali Makboul, has more shots in this game than we have on target. It's so disappointing. Whenever they get a chance, they're able to shoot, but we're not even getting the ball forward. Just a hopeful punch, hopeful long kick forward to hope something happens. No player can come out from the first half feeling that they had a good game. It's 42 minutes in, probably 3 minutes till half time. There'll probably not be any additional minutes because there was hardly anything, maybe a minute or so. Again, UAE come forward. It's not a good ball forward, and it's easy for Gurpreet Singh, and can we spring bring just one more potent attack in this final few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes before half time. There's Suresh, there's Akash. Another hopeful long ball forward. Manveer Singh tries to win it, he doesn't win it. There's no one there. And UAE can comfortably play it out from the back again. Muhammad Ghost says hi. Hello. Hopefully I'm not clickbaited for this one. Hopefully that's the right name to speak. They're playing right through our center midfield and to our defense. It's on the left for them. They are aware of everything, whatever is happening around them. When the player is coming over the blind side, they're able to play a pass and they're able to get out of danger when needed. I know it's a bit inexperienced. We're trying to learn the game, but then you're not kind of even having a go. That's yes, this will take time because there are so many people to choose from. And now it's another attack again from the left hand side. Now defense right open. It's like up against Mashur Sharif. Can he get across in? Oh, cleared away by Adil Khan. Now they can put forward another attack. Can he cross? He plays it backwards to 8. Liston wins it. He's given a foul. I don't know why. I mean, was there a free kick for them? That's a stray pass for them. Can we spring one more attack just before half time? There's Akash Mishra going forward. Changte is in front of him. Can he find Changte? He wins a throw. Akash Mishra. They eventually somehow get it away. If any team looks like scoring, it's them. UAE, to be honest. Let's do additional minutes. They can just play the ball around without any pressure whatsoever and just see it out till half time. Our players are not even pressing them, they're just letting them play. Okay, let's just let them play and try to wait for something. They're playing a long ball and there's a mistake from them, and can we capitalize on them? I think the move was kind of not really moved dead, but the ball is still in play. It's Pritham Kotal, now it's Liston Colasso. What can he do? He tries to put in Manveer Singh, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. That's a first shot. That's the first time we've forayed into the box with any intent. That's a wonderful ball by Liston Colasso. And that's actually a shot from Manveer, and it's a good save from their keeper. That's a first shot on target. Quite encouraging to see. Manveer Singh, who got the equalizer in the last game. That's a poor pass from Marcus Mishra. Now they can spring one more attack to just before halftime. UAE. Few seconds to go and we clear it out, but we don't have the ball yet. I think this will kind of go till halftime. And it is half time. It's been very, very disappointing and very poor half from India. The only one chance we created was in the last minute, where Liston Colasso put in a good ball for Manveer Singh. Trying to read their stats. They're all in their local language, so I'll probably try to get the stats from Twitter or somewhere else because that's the only way I can. Put in your comments and think what we can probably do for the second half, and then we can probably take it from there. Big up to everyone who's watching this. 6 likes on my stream now. Thank you very much to everyone who's watching this. This will be the first of many watch-alongs on my channel, hopefully. So let's see where we can take this. Oh, KL Now is also like streaming the India game. You can also watch it on KL Now TV. I'll post the link probably on here. Posted the link for KL Now TV's match. They're on their YouTube website. They're streaming it. So cannot say anything else apart from a very, very, very poor first half performance from India. They have been much the better side, and it's clearly visible to see that the scoreline does suggest that they are the better side. try to decipher the stats from whatever they have put on this one. So it's basically they have had 67% possession and we have 33% possession. They have had 12 shots. We have had 12 shots. We have had three. They have had six on target. We have had one. It's been very disheartening to see as we see the goals again. The first goal, our defense completely opened up like a tin of beans. And the second penalty, I felt it was kind of a harsh call. I'm not sure what you guys thought. And they're conveniently leading in the first half 2-0. And looking at our substitutes bench, let me see if we have anyone on the bench to see. And creative players, we have Bipin who can come on. We have Halsar and Nazari. We have Ashik. We have Ishan Pandita. We need a spark in the second half because we're not playing well at all. I think we can all agree on that. We have been extremely poor. Kind of stop the timer for now. So when the second half begins, I'll probably restart the timer. At times, our pressing has been half decent, we can say, because there's one moment kind of after they scored where we got a free kick and Liston pressed them into making a mistake and they earned the free kick for which it led to absolutely nothing. It's been so disappointing, man. I mean, even the free kick routines, why are we trying something different? Put the ball in the box and let's see how someone might get a header on it. You don't know. But we're 1-0 down and we're trying these different routines. I don't understand that. I've not been able to understand what our tactic is so far. I've not been able to understand what our players are doing. I mean, yes, they're inexperienced and it's their first time into the Indian team. The pressure might be running on their heads, but there's just some basic things that you need to know. Particularly like a local Chennai guy, Tamil Nadu boy, Mashur Sharif. He's had a wonderful journey from Chennai City to Northeast United and he's now playing for the Indian team. But he was very, very nervous today. He got a yellow card, tried to run straight through their defense, run straight through their team. And it's been, even sometimes defensively, he has been not that great. The only positive I would take out from this game so far is that it's only 2-0. And it's not more than that. Adil Khan has been decent. Liston Colosso has had a few sparks here and there, but apart from that, nothing to really speak of. Manveer has hardly had any service. He's tried to win headers, but there's only so much that he can do. Preetam Kodal has been disappointing. Mashur has been... Puya has been disappointing. He's kind of had a few touches, but he's not done anything much. Suresh has not done anything of note. And they repeatedly target our right hand or left hand side, which is to their right hand side. There are many balls through their right hand side. Nakas Mishra has been caught there multiple times, and he will learn his trade throughout the course of the time, which he will definitely will because he is a promising player. He did well for Hyderabad FC, and I think through experience, you will only learn through experience. So that's that's the thing till now, and probably like 2 or 3 minutes till half time ends, which is basically It'll be interesting to see who comes on as a halftime change for us because either the halftime team talk or the halftime change, something has to work out. Or only one save which we got out from the goalkeeper, Ali Kasif Humaid, was from the last, probably the last minute, where Tristan Colosso put in a super ball. Manveer Singh had a very tight angle, and the keeper was pretty close to him. He tried to chip it, but keeper made himself strong, and he was able to save it. Update the score. Okay. I missed it there. I don't know how I missed it. I update the score, but I didn't update the score. Thank you, Jonas, for reminding me. And you'll probably see 2-0 coming out any minute now. Yeah. Now thoughts on the defensive display in the first half. In parts, I think we were good. Adil Khan did get a few defensive clearances away, and Mashood Sharif also, apart from the first 2 or 3 mistakes, he did get some defensive clearances away. But our left hand side has been repeatedly targeted, and Nakas Mishra has to step up because he is getting roasted on that side. And Mashood Sharif, through the mistakes, he will definitely learn. And I think Adil Khan is like he has to kind of spearhead the defense. At one moment, there was a moment where Mashood Sharif made the mistake, and after the play finished, Adil Khan went to him and kind of grabbed him and said, "It's okay, chin up. You can definitely do better." And I think a second half, I think we'll probably look to more of damage limitation than trying to score a goal because you don't know whether to stick or twist here. So, like, if we go all out attacking, do we risk ourselves being exposed? But I guess that's the situation. I would rather take that, to be honest. Go out attacking, give it a go, and if they go on the counter and score, so let it be. The end result is not what matters every single time. That's how I look at it. So second half will be about to start anytime soon, and I'll start the timer then accordingly. Please note I'm not watching on TV. I'm watching on Sharjah Sports TV live stream. You can also catch it on KL Now live streaming. Do you feel under Ego Stimax we are seeing a better version of Team India? It's a very hard one to say. Um, Not even so sure because we are still kind of playing. I mean, under Ego Stimax we have played much tougher opponents compared to under Constantine. I think we can agree on that because look at the opponents what Stimax has faced. He has already faced. He's faced the likes of Kyrgyz Republic, North Korea, Syria, Curacao, Thailand, and obviously the World Cup qualifiers. And compared to Constantine, who kind of faced easy opponents in the Intercontinental Cup, with all due respect, the Republic of China, and then Kenya and New Zealand, and before even the AFC Asian Cup matches, we kind of played similar opponents, and we will only see the version of Indian team when we kind of play the remaining three World Cup qualifiers, which are scheduled to be in June. So I'm seeing slight bits of improvement, but we're kind of getting defense. We defensively, I think we're kind of okayish, but it's not that we've had a steady defense. We are kind of chopping and changing. We're not having a settled 11, and that's understandable because we don't play international football all the time compared to club football. So I think in the last three World Cup qualifier games against Qatar, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh, we'll hopefully see a better version of the team. Also, Akash Mishra bossed the ISL, but looking poor for the Blues against strong opponents. I mean, this is his first game. I'm sure he will definitely improve. But let's see how we play the second half. The players are ready, and the Indian team is also ready. Hopefully, we can put up a good account of ourselves in the second half. There goes the goalkeeper. He had one save to make, one good save of Manveer Singh to make just before half time. There's Apuria. Well, Harichan Nazari has come on. And it will be interesting to see what the halftime changes were. I think he can give something extra. We have to see who Hali has come on for. He's played for India for some time. He didn't play in between, but he's got back his chance after a superb comeback to ISL. And now the second half has started. And I think you will see the timer begin as well. Expected subs in the second half. Well, probably. I'm not sure what the substitutions are. I have to see it once. Who has come on for who? UAE have got the ball now. Halicharan is in, so that is one. We have to see who is the other substitution. You see, UAE has also made a substitution. And the Yasir has come in. And Halicharan has come in. Both Hyderabad FC boys. We have to see, but for who they have come though. So India 16 is up and 7 is off. So in place of Anirudh Thapa, we have bought in Yasin Mohammed. Not sure that's the right decision, but only time will tell. And instead of number 8, who is Lawrence Olachangte, in comes number 19, who is Halicharan Nazari. So Hyderabad FC boys have replaced the Chennai FC boys. UAE have the ball. They can play some nice easy passes before they try to catch us out. Sometimes they go for the occasional long ball, which has been to good effect. Their long balls are able to find their targets, whereas our long balls, they are absolutely to no effect. And now they've got in a cross in. And can we get it away? I think we've got it away. Pritham Kotal can get it away. Liston Kolasa tries a fancy flick to absolutely no effect. Or there is effect because we have won a free kick. That's a good nutmeg, you would say, and he was fouled. Now India can take the free kick and probably hope for something. The long ball towards Manveer. They have got it. UAE players have got it out. Apo has given it straight to them. And UAE can play from the back again, and they're taking the time, passing it from the back with no pressure whatsoever. And you can see the result. If it ends up 2-0, you can, I would say, probably second half is well done. But it would be more rather than UAE taking off the foot of the gas rather than us doing something. They will come for more and more, UAE. As we saw in the first half, even when they were 2-0 up, they were just going for the third and the fourth, and they really wanted it more than us. Manveer Singh is kind of pressing, but he looks the only one who's pressing, to be honest. And they go for a long ball, and it's got to their wings, and he can put in a cross, and it's well defended by Suresh. And can we spring a counter? No. So it's a free kick actually to UAE. Do you feel physically Team India have a big disadvantage? Yes, we don't have anyone kind of strong, man. It's kind of like small figures in the midfield as well. The only tall figure we have in the attacking sense is actually Manveer Singh. In midfield, we kind of have smaller people in in stature. There comes across in, and it's easily caught by Gurpreet Singh Sandhu to not trouble him big time. Can we try to pass it out from the back? We can try some few passes. Apoya again. Oh my god, he's been so poor. You're just giving it back to UAE and they can take their time. Got it. Adil Khan has got it. Can we spring something up? No, again. We've given away a ball again. We win the ball and just give away the ball again. So what's the purpose of winning the ball back in the first place? Absolutely to no effect. We're not even pressing them, let alone like we're just letting them pass. Only Manveer Singh is kind of pressing the back line, but apart from that, there's nothing. And that's a diagonal ball, and he finds his target. It's on their right flanks. They go back. They've plus split it, and it's a ball through. It's a low pass, low cross coming in, and they will get the cross again. They didn't. They're just trying to pass it around us. They want a free kick off Yasser Mohammed. Again, another debutant we're seeing. Was there a foul though? I'm not sure of that. Well, I think it was more of coming together. Now UAE have a free kick. What can they do of this? Hopefully we can get this out. Your free kick, I think it's gonna be just a shot. As the distance he looks, he's looking running in. It's a shot, but that goes way, way, way off target. Nowhere close. Gurpreet Singh can see it go out, and we can regroup again for a goal kick. I think if we get a goal in the next by the 60th minute mark, I feel we have a chance. But I don't see any chance of us even creating something, let alone scoring. It's a long ball. How many times have we said that? Akash Mishra is getting spun again, but it's a good play from Adil Khan. And again, Nazri tries to put in both the ball through, but we end up giving the ball away to them. And they have a ball through their left flanks, and they can come in. They're allowing to take the shot. Here's Sadiq Mahmood within space. And somehow the ball is not gone in, and it goes off Pritham Kotala who is able to deflect out for a corner. But India were really defense really got 6 and 7. Who's marking the number 15? He's allowed free. Two players are marking Ali Mahmood, but no one is marking. Akash Mishra, this is where he should learn. He's just ball watching and not watching the player who's behind him. They're taking us apart. Now they have a corner from which we should probably look to counter if we get the ball away. There's a ball in, and it's a free header, and how has he missed that? Oh my god, we're so lucky. That was a wonderful corner, and who's marking him? We're just marking space. Akash Mishra again. He's not staying. He's just ball watching instead of watching his man. He's come right between Adil Khan and Akash Mishra. And luckily, we are not 3-0 down. I'm not picking out on Akash Mishra for those who are saying I keep mentioning his name, but he's been poor today, so I'm just saying that. Manveer Singh tries to get the ball through, but defender gets a foul off him. Now they can play easy passes through the back. Who's pressing them? We're just standing them and waiting for something to happen. Showing the score again, 2-0. Oh, is that a mistake? No, he gets in time. Again, Akash Mishra's side is being targeted. They have seen a weakness down our left hand side and they're targeting it multiple times. And they're getting success through it. Look at how easily they're playing it out from the back. Manveer Singh is pressing and it's come to some effect. We have got the ball. Let's see if we can make something out of this. Khalid Charan Nazri is there. Can he get the cross in? No. Akash Mishra is there. He puts in a cross, but to absolutely no effect. It goes out for a goal kick. That's inexperience showing from me there. He could have probably taken a touch and gone there. And you see Rainier Fernandez and Ishan Pandita warming up. They'll probably come on. They will come on. I'm not sure for who. I have to see who the defensive changes are for. You don't see anyone pressing their defense, do you? I keep on just saying this, but Why are you scared? Like, look at them. They're just easily cutting through our defense. And that's a long diagonal ball. Wonderful ball played. And they can still get the ball away. And they still have the ball. And they get a free kick. Suresh Wandam gives away the free kick. And I think he's got a yellow card as well. That's a clear yellow card. I mean, I don't think he can argue with that. Here comes substitutions. Liston Colosso is off. Linia Fernandez is on for him. Yes, Linia is on for Liston Colosso. And Ishan Pandita is coming on for. Who's he coming on for? Ishan Pandita. He's coming on for Apoya. So I think we'll probably see a change in formation. Two strikers up top, Manveer Singh and Ishan Pandita. And we can only hope that Ishan Pandita, who worked wonderfully as a super sub in ISL, kind of works here again. But now he has to defend the situation. They have a free kick, which they're in a good situation. The free kick is there, and that's a wonderful save from Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. His height probably helped him because it was probably going in the top corner. It is going in the top corner, and his height. He didn't need to dive as such. But they have a corner now, and from their last corner, they almost scored. They missed an easy header, and our defense was caught napping. Hopefully, we defend the corner better this time. The corner for them, and it's defended well. Now, can we spring a counter attack? No. We're not even holding on to the ball. It's like so disappointing. Oh, Sarimugbo is onside and it's 3-0. Absolutely clownish defending. And Ali Makbouk has got a hat trick. Easily done. Look at this defending. Oh, he's clearly onside. Mashoor Sharif plays him onside. He's not in tune in Adil Khan. And no one marks him. Akash Mishra doesn't get close. Adil Khan doesn't get close to him. Look at him. It's so easily done. So Ali Makbouk, their top scorer, gets a well-deserved hat trick. And it's 3-0. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, I don't think he can do anything. It's very hard to defend from that. Wait, why is my scoreline looking different? Wait, my scorecard is kind of looking different. I have to change it. 1 minute. And yet kind of get it away. But still it's with them. Oh, I guess it's wait. Kind of sorting out the time, guys, so bear with me. Oh, they have a situation again, and they are just not able to. So actually, the thing is, when it crosses 60, it's kind of starting from one. So I'm kind of seeing how to fix that. Sorry, everyone. I'm kind of seeing how to fix this. Hopefully, we'll get this fixed soon. I think you'll probably see in an hour format now, as we see good things on the making another save. You'll probably see in an hour format now. I'll try to change that as 60 to 20 or like that. As we see, they are comfortably just walking through our defense and scoring. And now they come again. Nicely defended by Akash Mishra, but why is he trying to play out from the back? Come on, that was a tame shot in the end, but why is he trying to play it out from the back? That's so. We try to play it. Let's see how. So we're trying to play a few passes from our back. Nino Fernandez tries to go through and gives it straight to them. And they're on the attack now. This will probably be 4-0. And it is 4-0. Absolutely calamitous playing there. Oh my god. And their number 14, Khalil, has scored. And it's 4-0 now to UAE. So disappointing. And we have caused our own downfall, to be honest. Just look at that. Careless playing from Nanier. And our defense is open again. Mashur Sharif this time poor. And it's 4-0. Oh. This could be 6 or 7. This could probably be a cricket score. I mean, it's so embarrassing. This could get worse. Score and scorer update. I just did that now. You will see in. Yeah, I think you'll be seeing now. Looking really bad for Team India. Bad is an understatement. It's looking pathetic. Al Shah, so sad, so sad. Serra. Now we have the ball. Can we do something? Absolutely no, we don't. I mean, I'm kind of trying to update my scorecard right by right, but it looks like I have to make it bigger because UAE, they look like scoring 5, 6, 7. I don't know. They put in another cross in, and it's a good defensive header by Adil Khan. Well, these are learning lessons. I'll admit these are probably learning lessons. We are making mistakes and we are learning, but this is embarrassing for us. But I don't want to get in too hard on them because I don't even know what to say. From top to bottom, they have absolute from the first whistle to the last. They're absolutely dominating us. Unforced errors from the team India. Unforced errors from Team India. Just basic stuff not being worked on. I mean, exactly. You see the fourth goal, Rania Fernandez. You're passing it straight to them, and in defensively, we're not marking a player. We're just running him free, letting him run free. I mean, just these basic things. And now they're coming again. Now look at that. They're just gliding through our defense. Like thin knife through butter. Easily that they are doing this. Oh my god. You're not gonna get too angry over this, but looking at the mistakes, they are all the goals. They're pretty avoidable goals. They're not just goals where you say, "Oh wait, they might score again eventually." Okay, it's nicely defended, but they come again. Any minute they look like they're gonna score. Oh, almost the through ball, and Adil Khan had to get in a slide, else it would have been 5. UAE again, they're on the ball. They are looking hungry. They wanna like put us to the. They have put us to the spot already, but they want to really like give us a nice pasting. They're into the box again. It's a nice defending. Can we do it? Manveer Singh again. I mean, trying to pass it, but to absolutely no effect. He tried to find Pandita, who was on the run, and we're like, UAE are just playing to us, man. This is like a training session for them. We see another substitute warming up for us. It's number 25. Who is Hitesh Sharma? Who's warming up? Have to see who he comes on for. Another Hyderabad player who is a midfielder, as we all know. It's only damage limitation now. Let's try at least to get a goal so that the score seems less embarrassing than it already is. They get it down on their left side again. Look at their passing. It's so easy on the eye. You know, they're just passing right through us. And they almost put another through ball. And Adil Khan just did enough to put Ali Mahmood off. Else it would have been final. What is that? This is gonna be final. No, this is final. It is final! This is embarrassing. How many mistakes will we make? Absolutely embarrassing. Look at that. What is Mashoor Sharif doing? They're just passing through. Easy. Let's you score. No, you score. Oh, number 15. I haven't scored. Let me score. And he scores now. Khalil with the assist. I'm out of words, man. Seriously. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let me just update the score real quick. Well, the font is just keeping on reducing and the scoreline is just keeping on increasing. Absolutely at first bad to us. Couldn't have put it right, Janush. Steamac needs a few wins under his belt. This is a result business at the same time. It is a results business, but we hardly play. That's the problem. I mean, I don't think now it will be a good time to judge him. I won't say Steamac out or anything. But these errors are I don't think they're down to him. They're just players being absolutely clueless. I mean, as a basic sense of football, you're taught not to pass it out like when in doubt, kick it out. As simple as that. You're just trying to play some pretty patterns. Absolutely zero sense. And now UAE can go again. 17 minutes plus stoppage time to go. If it's not. Oh, now we're pressing. Why does it take final for us to press them? God. No, it's just more of their training session. It's a UAE training session, to be honest. It's not even a game. It's basically a training session. I don't want our players to feel heartfelt about this loss because you are new to this game and it's not that you played together for a while. You will eventually play together in the World Cup qualifiers come June. But these are some basic mistakes you have to cut out, and all goals are preventable goals. It's not that they play right between. Apart from the first goal they played right between us. Apart from that, all goals are mistakes. I mean, trying to pass it out from the back and giving it straight to them, and they are in. And our defense is not in mind. They are thinking, okay, we are trying to attack here, and before you know it, you lose the ball. And you lost the ball, and suddenly your defense are like, oh, I've lost the ball. What do I do? And before you know it, they go on and score. You're on the attack here again. Anytime they can score 6. When they're just trying to see who doesn't have a goal. 3 players have scored. One a hat trick. One. This could be 6. Nice defending by Adil Khan. And we're able to get it away. Or are we? No. This could be 6. Oh, it was almost 6, Again, passing out from the back. What are we doing? We are not learning from our mistakes. It's either Pandita or Manved pressing, no one else is pressing. What's the point? Exactly, no one else is pressing. Two goals. We passed out from the back. We gave it straight to them, and they scored. And we're still not learning. We're still trying to play it out from the back. Just go long. Same mistakes again and again and again. You can probably put this on repeat. Again and again and again and again. They have a corner now. They should have scored 6. They might probably score 6 now. And they have a corner. At least defend this one out, please. It's a different routine. It's across. It was almost 6. Again, no one's marking. No one's marking the players. Who's supposed to be marking them? He's going free. No one's even close to him. It's not a direct angle from which they can score, but they could have and should have scored. I mean, instead of final, let me say in a less embarrassing way, as we say in cricket, UAE are 5 for no loss against India. I mean, oh wait, they could be 6 for no loss, not yet. Now Akash Mishra has the ball. He's been terrible today. Oh man, we deserve to lose this bet. Is there anyone who disagrees? I don't think so. Oh, they can score now again. The cross. He gets it away. We give it straight back to them. Oh my god. They're taking the mick now. Oh, it's another one. This could be another one. No, it's not. That's good goalkeeping from Gurpreet. It was a poor cross as well. Come on, India. At least get one goal. Try something. It's an advantage being played by them, and it's a foul committed by Akash Mishra. As if his night was not enough, he now gets a yellow card. I mean, it was almost a red because he was clumsy. Another change for India, and it is Ashiq Kurunian coming on for Akash Mishra. He should have come off of halftime. And Ashiq Kurunian comes on. It's too late though, but let's see. Oh, they're giving the ball away. Can we do something? Manveer is on the left. He has some pace. Can he put in a cross? Manveer puts in a cross and it's wended away. I mean, at least we got down their flanks and tried to test them a bit. So that's some nice improvement. Albeit through a mistake, which was the only chance we were going to even try to score. And now again they are playing through us. I mean, the only saving grace is by the time World Cup qualifiers come in, Sunil Chhetri will be back. That might solve our striker problems, but our defensive problems are still there to see for everyone. And you see, only Ishan Pandita and Manveer Singh are kind of pressing. No one else is even trying to press. They're just letting them play. Here's Ashiq Kurunian. He can try to run with his pace. Sharma is now. It's a throw for India. Let's see if we try to score. Let's see if they can. Just very few positives to take out of this match. Few positives. You're being generous, bro. I can say that. You're being way too generous. Now again, caught in possession. And now they can play through us. It's like these passing drills where you have oh. That's a bad shot from them. It didn't even test the goalkeeper. I thought he would number 15 would take it on his left, but he instead wanted to pass. I think he looked at the situation and was like, "We want to score six. I don't want to score again. I'll probably give a chance for another player to score." Absolutely embarrassing. Again, we look at them. They're passing it so easily. It's like the passing drills you have in your under 7, under 13, under 14 training. That's a long ball. Ashik is bounced off the ball like a little child. It's six. Absolutely embarrassing. What is Ashik doing there? First, he doesn't get the ball, and then he's bounced off the ball like a little boy. And now it's six. So random long ball. What is Ashik Kurian doing? He's not looking at the player. And then he gets pushed off like a small child. And then it's six. My God. I think it's the number 25 who has scored. Yeah, it is the number 25. India is trying to do something. Now Vanveer Singh is cutting in and he gets a shot off target, but unfortunately that's it's not to good effect. I'm trying to change the score, but before that it could be even worse. Now India is going through. Manveer Singh is trying to cut in. Could be embarrassing. It is embarrassing already, but I don't want it to be even more embarrassing. Whew. Doing Haryar Sudan doing well, bro. Keep it up. Thanks. Probably the only positive to take out of today. I'm kind of doing my first stream. Apologize if you're not able to see the goal scorers because it's just too much. And they nearly made it 7. They're just passing away for fun, man. So easy for them. UAE are currently 6 for no loss against India. Probably 3 minutes plus 4 minutes of stoppage time. It will be an achievement if we don't concede by then. There's Halicharan trying to run down the flanks. Who is he passing it to? There's nothing. Oh, there's some pressing. There's Ashikurin in with the cross, and it's a good header away from the UAE defender. Well, we're attacking finally after being 6-0 down. I mean, at least we're attacking. That's a cross. Good defense by the UAE players. There was a pretty tame cross, and it's now a goal kick. If we don't concede from now till the end of the game, I'll consider it as an achievement. Well done. %73% possession. Clearly the better side. They have torn us to absolute pieces. Well, my match review is going to be easy. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Is that 11 zeros? Not yet, but yeah. And then now they want a free kick. Ashik gets a yellow card for his troubles. Kind of saying that he did the same thing to me, never punish them. No, I kind of do the same. Why are you giving me a yellow card? Oh, you're barging into him. I don't think you can and he kind of made the most of the situation. You know this video that was actually going viral a few weeks ago, like a year ago on Twitter, when Man City will always score for fun. There was some video was going City 1, City 2, City 3, City 4. And now this game is like this: UAE 1, UAE 2, UAE 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a free kick for them now. Oh, that's a very good save. The ball's still in UAE's hand. UAE. Ishan Pandit is trying to run after the ball. And now they are again. Oh, this could be 7, and this will be 7. Oh, that's well defended. It's not 7, luckily. They're just playing around us. This is a good defensive header by Daniel Fernandez. Else it would have been 7. Now it's a corner to them. Last minute of the game. Chose a wrong match to start with. I mean, I had to start at some point. It's a corner in. It's not a good corner, and that will probably be it. Or will they have like probably one last chance before the game, or they'll probably just see it out. Or are they actually going for this? I think they'll just probably pass it out between themselves for the last 30 seconds, and then the game will be done. Actually not. Oh, they've given it straight to us. But we're giving it away to them. That will be the end of the game probably. It's a nice training session for them. That's full time, and the embarrassment is finally over. Comprehensively, they have outplayed us 6-0. I mean, we have been poor from the start to the finish. They completely deserved. In fact, they deserved to even score more. If not for Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, they would have probably scored 8 or 9 or even 10. They would probably be looking at a decent cricket score, 10 for no loss. I mean, it was absolutely embarrassing, and lots to look for, ponder for Igor Stimac and his men. I mean, particularly the way we gave away the goals. It's not that we gave 6 goals away. If we had, so I'll probably look at some stats. They had 31 shots to our 6, 23 to 2 on target. I think it is going by their local language. Thank you for everyone who have tuned in. I'll be doing a lot more. Smash the like button. Put in your comments of what you thought of the game. And even though the stream is done, you can put in comments on my video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing, I think my next watch along will probably on April 3rd. Chelsea face West Brom at home. It's a good battle for top 4, but I'll be doing that one. Hopefully, it'll be a good result for Chelsea. But other than that, the only positive of today is I probably started this watch along, and some people are supporting me. Thank you very much. And see you later, everyone. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. I'm out of here.